welcome on in and happy Thursday and also happy Pride Month. As you probably have seen, our fundraiser for the Trevor Project started earlier today and we're already $20 up, which is going to come in handy today for me because the person donating, Seth, has called in a shenanigans roll and got something funny. So
I don't have my docs.
I know. I tried to fix it.
I know.
Sound alert says it's fixed, and it's like when I click on testing it, it shows up in OBS, no problem.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Very true, Sen. It could be a mimic infestation.
Listen, if Dark Souls told me anything, it's that every other chest is a mimic.
Yes.
I said in Eldwing where there are no mimics. Until they do a surprise patch for one day where there are mimics, then patch it again where there are no mimics.
Yeah. So, quick thing before we get started, because we had some real bad tech issues. Then a mimic is actually a mimic. For a mimic! We had some tech issues getting started, so let's do a quick rundown. Music, Adrian von Ziegler, you know the drill with that one. Overlay, starting soon screen, and the pertification of maps was made by me in Incarnate. Sound effects during the game is Sirenscape, and as Lillith did, perks is the command you can use to see what you can do with your channel points. In addition to that, because we are raising money, you can, for your dollars that you give to the Trevor Project, affect small things in the game, as we shall see soon. There was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was. We'll get to it when I remember it. Yes, the red crystals are hero points. They are usually used for shenanigans by players. Quick introduction of everyone. Let's start with Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lillith. I'm playing Alexa Frillum, the half-elf cleric of this party.
Mooney.
Moonstar, or Mooney, or Moon, and I'm playing Fenna Dazzlecase, who is the Rock Gnome Evocation Wizard.
Sen.
Hello, I'm Sen and I play Sai, the human rogue.
And Vitz.
Hello, I'm Viskugga, and I'm playing Silas Nimalon, the half-orc, half-elf salad barbarian.
And hi, I am Joe, or Ardana, or Oi, you there, depending on situation. Oi! Cat. Thank you. That timing was glorious. Thank you, Cat. Cat Pearson is the resident Chaos Goblin. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts. There was something I was going to add to that, but I can't remember what it was. So, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? Don't all answer.
I made
at once.
friends with Gargoyle.
We
That are
went.
my best friends now.
We went grave robbing.
It isn't grave robbing. Since we first killed the dead and killed them again, it has become looting.
And
This is a
they weren't
different-
graves
well,
because the
not
warden
as archaeology,
been
And
And
raised.
that's why I
that's why I did this. Grave robbing.
It felt more like a jumping down a chimney chute. Maybe.
China.
I know. That's what
We-
Fenna's telling herself, and she's sticking to it.
Yes.
I say it's more like Indiana Jones and things. Find a hole.
And we found a grave of Harn, was it?
Yep.
Harn. And he was no longer dead. He was living undead. And I spooked him.
Really bad as well. You
Mhm.
spooked the spook.
And we became best friends with gargoyles named Rock and Thud.
Yes.
And we killed some flesh eaters.
And some skeletal horses.
And some skeleton horses.
Yes. Now, where are my notes? There are my notes. Some of them at least. I know what I'm doing. You are in the Harn Mausoleum and you have killed a bunch of stuff. This music is way too cheery for this. So if we are all as comfortable as we are reasonably going to get, there we go. And of course the music died as soon as I said that.
No, it's just very quiet. Or maybe it died now. I don't know.
Oh, it's just really quiet, I think.
Yeah, quiet and ominous. It's there though.
There we go. Sirenscape decided to be Sirenscape. Yes, let's get started. In the aftermath of your battle with the corpse eaters and the dead horses and Harn, the resident of this mausoleum, the area seems eerily quiet, aside from a gargoyle standing there scratching his head, looking back and forth between you, as if unsure what he should be doing next. He looks over at his companion, who, for all intents and purposes, did absolutely nothing during this fight. And you see, for a brief moment, a glint in his eyes as let's see, that was Rock and that. I think that was Thud, right? The orange one is Thud.
Thud is the orange one and Rock is the green one.
Yep. You see Thud march over, stone wings scraping along the wall, and stopping right next to Rock before raising a stone arm and clobbering his partner across the head.
Hey. Let's
Sirenscape.
escape
Bye-bye.
the sirens.
Well, he didn't help.
Did he need
I mean,
to?
yeah, but it's not like he needed to. You were doing really fine, and we were taking care of things as well. So it's all good, man. You did great. You okay, by the way?
Oh, I'm fine. I think. Can't really see anything. I can barely see you.
So how does that work? Do you like? Can you treat it, or is it like do we have to mend it, or how does it work?
Usually I just wait a little, and it somehow grows back.
Ah, cool. So, any more of those things?
Not that I know. But they live out in the fog stuff.
Well, your master or whoever gave you the order to guard the thing, he's kind of dead. Undead dead, and died dead.
You see Thud look over to Rock, Rock looking at you, and they look both look at you with the same expression of what?
Yeah, it was kind of like this undead guy that came out of the grave and kind of became very hostile.
Well, that's no good.
No, but it's fine. It's taken care of. But so with that, you probably don't really have a master anymore. So I was thinking, since you don't really have anything else to protect over here, you wanna tag along?
Like, follow you around?
Yeah, of course. You can be my bodyguards.
Huh.
Then you at least have something to do instead of being in this great place.
Give me a persuasion check.
No, silence
Please.
my boy. This might not be a good idea. Do you remember you were trying to bring the chests along? Same thing. Only this time this is walks.
This is a very different thing because these guys, these are very nice rock gargoyle thingies. And
No, he's Rock.
yeah, and you're that. So yeah, these guys can actually move on their own. I don't have to carry them.
Yes, but
But
they are still walking statues.
And-
Invincible.
isn't that like the best kind of friends you can have? Walking statues that protect you?
No.
Except that one
Can
guy
they
insulted
even
me all the time.
leave this place? Gargoyles are mostly made to be guardians of places. Are they even able to leave?
Of course they are. Are you?
I haven't tried. No, I haven't tried either. We
Oh,
just
I'll
sit
shoot
there.
you.
Let's try it then. Come along. I'm gonna use my hero point.
What exactly do you want to do with your hero point?
A
I
thousand
wanna
curses
convince
be upon you.
Rocket to come along and become my valiant guardians.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do this. With a little bit of a caveat, because I'm gonna tell you something that your character probably doesn't know.
Okay.
Gargoyles are chaotic evil.
Understandable.
So, with the knowledge that these guys might turn on you at any point they feel like it, do you still want to use your hero point to bring them along?
Obviously.
Okay then.
Can I use my hero point to counter his hero point?
No.
Can I use my hero point to have a random meteor strike down, killing us all? At least the gargoyles. Like a random meteor storm, we can survive that. I think.
Not
Perhaps.
at this point.
Hmm.
I do have something in mind for this, but yes, no. If you want to
This is
use,
gonna. I mean, it won't be any problem here soon, but still.
It won't be size or Alexia's problem.
Does Alexia have nothing to say about this?
She is too busy getting freaking guts out of her boots at this point.
While I'm using, this is going to come to bite us back.
You need to realize these two very fine gargoyles of very high quality are obviously gonna be my best friend. And well, you know, if they come along, then we can just have fun, you know?
It's so,
Enjoy.
it's so lovely that you're making friends.
Would
and-
Sai know that they are chaotic evil?
Give me a history or arcana check.
They're equal, so these are gargoyles. Let's do some good arcana. And then, do I have side-eye left? No, I'm gonna use my inspiration that I have for some reason. And
I'm so glad I have Ryan. I'm so glad I have Ryan.
inspiration counts as advantage, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll still use my psychic die based on my resources and make it a 15.
Okay, with a 15, you know that gargoyles tend to not give one lick about rules. They are rock constructs, so any laws don't apply. Like the only thing they follow is the orders of whoever created them. They also tend towards not giving a hoot about living beings. So you know that they are definitely chaotic. They don't care at all about laws or rules or anything.
Okay.
They also only care about their orders from their creator. So as long they will do anything to fulfill those orders. So neutral or evil is a sense it's what you remember.
Now, silence, my boy. I do still have to say that gargoyles, being constructs, are fiercely loyal to their creator and will just turn on us the second they get an order, or if they just feel like it. They have no morals whatsoever.
I mean, their creator is kind of dead, undead,
Who says so?
and then dead again.
Even if they are undead, they can still give orders.
How? It's super dead now.
And when has that ever stopped the dead from coming back?
Well, obviously, Lyra will keep dead now.
In the domain of the Raven Queen.
I mean,
Electra will react once she hears the mention of Lyra and just look over and be like, you know that's not how.
either way, these guys are friendly. And if they
They are constructs. They do not have a concept of friendliness. They are just as likely to talk to you as they are to whip out your guts.
Obviously, I'm the same. I can talk to people, and I can rip their guts out if they are, rude. Not that I do,
Yes,
people's
and
guts
that's
out.
what change that difference them from you. You make the conscious choice not to, because morality,
They haven't
which
ripped
is a
out my
concept I
guts
do
yet,
not
have
understand,
they?
but I don't care about it.
They haven't ripped out my guts yet. We had a very fine conversation earlier. I have no reason to doubt these gargoyles.
Let me just get this straight. And she looks over to the
I give up.
gargoyles.
And he just
If I
walks back.
touched anything or messed up in there accidentally, would you rip my guts out?
No.
Inside the freaking statue.
She will expect that. She's like, you just told us not to do.
There's my D20.
20?
Yeah, no. He is obviously lying his ass off.
Just 2 seconds, and she will kind of try to make a little group meeting. with everyone and like, he would rip our guts out. He would kill us all if I touched something.
Understandably.
Of course.
We
It's
are
his
not
job.
Silas.
Or was his job?
Silas,
Yes.
what kind of joy would it bring to bring death upon anyone that doesn't deserve it?
Well, obviously, we make sure to find those that deserve.
What happens
You do not
if
have
they...
the power to command them to do such. If they wish to kill, then nothing you can do except
I'm
killing
not
them.
planning to command them.
No.
These are my
Because
friends
I-
now.
I do love that you're making your friends, and I really do wish it, but I do respect that Alexia knows what she's talking about, and much as though I would like to have your friends come along, I wouldn't want to be slaughtered in my sleep either. It's a tricky one, to be fair. But perhaps there will be safer friends for you in the future. That won't kill your current friends. Perhaps you could be a pen pals and write occasionally instead, maybe. Instead, maybe engrave something on the rock as we leave. A little souvenir for them,
and
so they can remember you.
We are just saying that the realm we are from is not the safest place for a gargoyle or for the people in our plane.
No. But that goes for any one of us. I mean, we have Sai over there throwing daggers, and me with my brute strength. We have you with your divine smiting. I don't know what you're doing. You're doing a lot of holy things, or killing things, more than I thought a priest would do. And then we have this adorable little fire thingy caster, Fenna here, who is probably able to blow everyone up.
Well, tell me, my boy, would you go into a town and kill everyone just because you feel like it?
No.
Or because
They would.
maybe because someone tells them they're not allowed to trample on their field.
Now listen here.
Do you know what?
People
It's fine.
and
They're
creatures.
your responsibility, Silas. If they kill someone, it's on you. And Alexia looks at everyone and like,
deserves a chance.
let's just go. I can't. Haluti, come along.
I mean,
I
everyone
am
deserves a chance.
breaking off the psychic connection with Silas, while keeping the side to Heluthi open.
Okay. Now, are these two smart enough to understand what is happening? I'm gonna say no. There's.
You can
Whoa.
always run an int check for them.
Yeah, that's true.
They might have a sudden bout of wait a moment, you're plotting murder. Or if it is a critical fail, they are plotting murder.
Well, actually, I rolled pretty well, so that -2 to their intelligence doesn't really come into play. Thud looks at you, Silas, and says, "Oh, we would like to come with, but you know, your friends don't seem to want us to come with, so we can do something else instead.
There we go.
Let's do this instead." And he reaches up and breaks off one of his horns and holds it out to Silas.
Okay. I grab it.
If you need us, or need a friend, I guess you can teleport using this, if you know how to teleport.
Teleport to here?
Yeah, I think I remember when I mastered the thing. that if you use teleport and you have something that belongs to someone, it's easier? Or something?
Can I roll an Arcana check to remember the effects of teleportation?
Yep, if you want. Now, I rolled pretty well, but, you know, -2. Yeah?
That's a 20 on Arcana.
Yep, you do remember that using the teleportation circle spell, no, not teleportation circle, I think it's
Just
teleport.
say the teleport. Yeah.
If you have something that belongs to the person you're teleporting to, it makes it easier.
It's mostly a part of
Yeah, the place you want to
place.
go to.
I'm not sure. Yeah, so you know this place, you've been here, you've seen it, and you have something from there.
Yeah, it
Though
will.
I'm pretty sure there's a time limit on it's from there.
I'm not sure if there's a time limit, but
That might not be true.
yeah, it would still make it easier. The check would
They
be
would definitely
easier.
make the check easier.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
See, they look, guys. They're even giving me a horn so we can get back here, and they're staying here because of you guys being afraid of gargoyles. See, they're
Teleport is
friendly.
high-level magic. None of us would ever be able. Well, perhaps
I
Fenna
can't
might.
do magic, yet I walked through a fucking portal in an explosion. It can happen. I don't know. And Fenna here is really skilled. Maybe she can do it sometime.
I don't really wish that I And she looks around the grey, damp, cold. It's not really something I'd voluntarily come back to. I don't think, but I mean, if you wanted to sleep over, maybe one time, Sailors, with your friends, perhaps you could use it. Perhaps you could use it then, but maybe not for them to come back home. I
One would
wouldn't want
still
to be
need to
offering them
have
tea.
the teleport spell. Almost not be able to cast teleport, which is, as I said, high magics.
Either way, we wouldn't have to teleport if we actually took them with us. Because then they would be with us. So then we don't have
Yes,
to
and they would
teleport
murder us in their sleep.
to them. Why are you so suspicious? You need to give everyone a chance.
These are gargoyles. They are not persons, they are constructs. They are made according to a singular will, which they shall follow until the end of their existence.
He's talking. He's talking. I'm talking. You're talking. Sure, someone probably made this. But it's still talking. It has a personality. He just punched his friend for not doing his job. It's a person.
Could everyone please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, goody.
Oh,
I'm
Pleasantly
using my
surprised.
inspiration for that.
Go ahead.
I wish I could.
Okay, something is doing something weird. Why are you doing something weird? There we go. Oh, nice. So, Alexia and Sai. You no, everyone except Silas. You start feeling the doom and gloom of this place creep into your minds, but you manage to shake it off. Silas, however, 3. You start feeling like, whatever, a bit apathetic. It's like, this place is just grey, boring. It's nothing matters right now. As it starts creeping in to your mind.
I don't understand. You should always treat people or creatures with an open mind. Otherwise, I would have been killed a long time ago. I'm an abomination. I'm a monster more than these guys are. These are actually known creatures belonging to a thing. I'm a freak.
Finna will go up to him and sort of like reach up. I don't know how far she's going to get up to him, probably, I don't know, of his thigh or something, and just give him like a little hug and go, you're not an abomination, and you have friends like us. We like you. You don't need to have abominable friends to make yourself feel better. I'm saying this is awful. This is just awful. You poor thing. Look, he's giving you a lovely little horn. Why don't you take that as a little souvenir and we'll leave these fine gargoyles in this lovely place, which they do seem quite part of, I have to say. Perhaps we should leave them here and they can just be pals together and we can go back to somewhere more colourful.
So we're gonna just leave these two poor things here, guarding nothing in this great place against corpse eaters that are just gonna
As
keep
they have
coming.
been doing for what might have been centuries. And the
Yes.
reason why they were created in the first place. Let them fulfill their duties.
Obviously. But now they are technically free.
They are not, they will always be bound by their master's will.
That is dead.
We don't know that. Do you know
pretty sure.
who their master is in the first place?
That guy in there, that is dead. Dead.
Gargoyle.
Triple dead.
Are the guys inside of there your master?
I don't know.
I'm gonna inside that. 18.
He's not lying. He has no idea who you killed inside.
Do you know where your master is?
It's been a while since we saw him.
Do you know his name?
Said Harn, or whatever. He was one who created them, I think. Told them to guard this place.
I think so. He's the one inside, though. Like, but he wasn't living when he was put inside.
Oh, he is not your master?
I don't know. There's an echo again. Maybe. Probably. I don't know.
Right. I tire of this.
Well,
How healthy are those gargoyles? Is that one gargoyle looking?
the one that is currently missing a horn, he looks pretty banged up. He has deep scratches across his face, where he was blinded. He broke off one of his horns. He has bits of rock missing. The other one looks completely healthy.
Yeah, no, Sai's leaving. Off the map he goes. If I could actually walk off the map.
I've been trying.
will
It doesn't work.
Psychically call out to Haluti, the Raven Girl, to follow him.
She lifts from the stone statue and lands on Sai's shoulder. Rock looks at Silas and says, "Well, we will be here if you want. Well, if you need us, you know. We'll still be friends."
Alright, man. I kind of give him a fist bump.
he lifts it as well, and you just feel like your fingers just
Yeah.
and you know, you got Thud's horn, you can always come back.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
Oh.
And thanks for being cool.
Well, there's no
Yes.
point attacking you guys when there are corpse eaters around. You don't look like Are you corpse eaters? I don't think you're corpse eaters.
Nope, not
He
really.
already forgot.
Well, if you ever wander around the material plane, come and say hi somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do that. We're friends now, so we'll do that.
And also sorry for my friends. They were really rude, but I guess they can't handle freaks like us. But oh well.
Oh,
See you later.
see you later, Fleshling. What were they doing in the mouse slime anyway?
As he walks away, Fenna will just go up to each of them in turn, and she'll cast Mage Hand, so that it'll reach up, almost like to shake their hands, and she says, "It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your day together."
Hope to see you too sometime.
Oh, well, maybe not too much hope. Goodbye. And then
Bye bye, Fleshling. And so you make your way back to the underground room with the hole leading upwards. You see that swirling mass of shadows like over your heads. And let me see if I had an actual thing for that. I don't think I did, no. And now comes the issue of how to get up.
Would Fenna know what that massive shadows is?
Give me an Arcana
Above.
check.
Can I help by discussing with her the natures of shadow magics?
Absolutely. Don't think it's necessary, but yes, absolutely.
Well, I'll just help action, so.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, if you want, you can roll again, see if you crit. Nope, exact same roll. Over the years you have spent studying magic, you have run across various types of portals into other planes. With your background, where you're from, you've been in Waterdeep. There are a lot of wizards in Waterdeep. And they make portals. There are people there like studying planar magic, things like that. You know this to be a portal between planes of existence. The specifics are a little bit sketchy, but judging by the color and the movement, you would guess that this is a portal between the Shadowfell and another part of the Shadowfell, which is the Domains of Dread. You remembering that you were in a Domain of Dread, which is the Wytchway. So you can reasonably deduce that this portal will lead you back, but you also remember that you fell down into it. So getting out is going to be tricky.
Would she deduce that it's just a matter of if they could like physically get up through it, they would like transfer from one
Yes.
domain to the other? So she conveys this to her. She says, it seems after all, this is where we came down, and it looks like that is a way back up. If we can just get back up through there and up through that long tunnel, we should be able to get back. But how to do so is the issue. How high above us is it?
You didn't take fall damage as you fell through it, but I'd say maybe 15 feet at most, because you didn't take fall damage. Well, 15 is too much then. Hold on.
But that was because of the featherfall, wasn't it?
Did you cast Featherfall on them? Yeah. Yes. Okay, never mind then. It's about 15 feet up. And it's like the ceiling itself is, how tall would that be? About 10 feet, and then the hole goes up another 5 feet to the portal.
And then on the other side of that, we've got that long tunnel, like chimney that we
yes.
down.
You found a very deep hole that you went down through.
But there also is a rope, isn't it? Halfway?
Yeah. Silas went down with rope.
No.
You did?
No, I don't think you did. No.
I jumped.
No, that was the well. Yes.
Yeah.
Well.
No, we jumped in with some featherfall aid.
Yeah.
So would Sai be able to climb up, and then just start by climbing up and with some rope with him?
I could give you a jump start if you want to.
That would be lovely, my dear.
Absolutely. Do you have a climb speed?
I do not have a climb speed.
Then
I also don't have proficiency with acrobatics, but I'll make do.
Yeah. Please give me a. What would that be? That climbing is athletics.
Is it athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics? Which one would you?
I would prefer acrobatics,
Okay.
if possible.
It depends on just like how you're climbing. Like if you're just trying to jump from one
Ninja
peak,
jumping.
yes, that would be acrobatics. Actually,
let's do that.
hauling yourself up would be athletics.
Yeah, so let's do that then.
Yep.
If you would please give me a single moment. 21.
Nice. With Alexia's help and the boost she gives you up, you manage to get a good running start up this hole, and you feel like you've emerged from a really cold lake as you pass through the portal. The air on the other side is a lot warmer, even though it's not warm. As you get about halfway up, please give me another acrobatics check.
19.
You start feeling that you're slowing down, and getting a grip on the dirt is a lot tougher. You feel yourself almost sliding, but with like a boost of your own willpower, you manage to get
Side power.
Yeah. Side power. You manage to get to the edge of this hole before you start feeling your feet slipping. And I please give me an athletics check.
Can't get around it.
Mm-mm.
So, does that make your DC, or do I need to roll side eye?
That does not make the DC.
Sorry, I should have this said first. Does
Yes.
this make your DC 17?
It does, yes. You
Then my
managed.
side die is spent.
Yes. You managed to get your fingers around solid, like root, and managed to haul yourself up before like more dust and gravel and dirt fall down around you. So the DC to get up was 18 on the acrobatics checks and 15 on the athletics. Which is why you started slipping when you rolled a 19.
This is why Soul Knife is so underrated. No one used it. It's an amazing subclass.
Yeah. So you basically like grit your teeth and manage to haul yourself up. But it was really close.
Mm-hmm.
You would have fallen down a good bit if you had slipped there. But yes, you managed to get up and you are safe on the other side with roots and rocks and things around you. What would you like to do?
So, safe on the other side, I will tie down some rope on it's 50-foot rope.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it on the map, but at the base is the hole.
Hold on, let me.
There was a fence.
There was a fence, yeah.
There was a fence.
So I'm like,
There we go. Let me put.
how sturdy does the fence look?
It's a wrought iron fence. It looks really sturdy.
Perfect. I will tie the rope to the fence.
Yep.
Then I will return to the hole and drop the rope down. I broke my connection with Silas, which in hindsight, of course, not smart.
Uh-huh.
Because I now lost connection with the party, but
Now Haluta didn't join you.
I will ask Haluti if she sees the rope.
You hear a broken, like, almost like radio silence, kind of. No, not radio silence, but you know, radio shadow. But you hear Haluta say, yes, rope, yes.
Perfect.
And on the other side, you guys see this much rope hanging out of the portal.
How much?
About a decimeter.
That's like 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, but you tied it to the fence, which is like a bit.
Which is
It's 10 feet from the fence to the grave.
like, what am I supposed to do? Tie it around the gravestone? Oh, like if it's Alexia didn't have enough reasons to kill me.
But yeah, it's enough for
we
someone
see
to
it.
like jump up and grab
see
it.
the rope.
But yeah, you see it.
Yeah.
It's enough
I
to
will
just
try to
get
jump up and grab it
Give me an
and hang on it to it.
yeah, an athletics check, please. You should be able to do it. Your strength is enough to do the standing jump. You slip on the first attempt.
I can give you a jump start if you want.
Yeah. If you want to help, yeah.
Okay, he doesn't want it.
I'll try to jump again.
Yep. Athletics again. That's better. You get a firm grip on the rope, and as your hand passes through the portal, you feel like the top of your hand is getting warm and the bottom is really cold.
Just climb up on my back and climb up over me. Climb up my back and climb up the rope above me.
Oh, we're climbing, are we? We're climbing.
So Alexia will look at Fenna and be like, I am so sorry, and she will kind of pick her up and throw her. Like, throw her at Silas.
I mean, I'm like hanging down like this to the bottom of the rope.
I don't know how
And
far.
I'm like,
Fella's like really busy. I can just imagine Fella looking at Silas thinking,
How far? Like, how far is it?
Yanked up.
Okay, so Silas is a little bit over 6 foot tall, right?
yeah, 6'4".
And the hole is 5 foot. So the hole is about 5 foot up, and from ground to ceiling inside is 10 feet. So you have about a foot and some change sticking out of the hole up. And so you still have, and Alexia is like 5 something, so you still have to throw her 4 feet up, which
Yeah,
is
so
not very
she-
far.
Yeah, but she's like, she knows she can't like pick her up and like hope she grabs him. So she's like kindly picking her up and be like, I'm so sorry, and just throwing her.
Are you holding her up?
She can't hold you up because
She's
it's not
shaking.
far enough, so she's chugging.
Fella loses all dignity. Not that she had any to start off anyway. She tries and makes a grab for the rope.
Please give me a dexterity or acrobatics check. You pick which one you want to do.
She will
I
also
mean-
make sure if she falls, she will try and catch her.
I will
I mean,
also
I
try
guess-
to help and grab her if I can, like hang on with one hand. Just
Yeah.
try and help her.
Acrobatics, we go for that.
No. Okay. With Silas's help, you can roll again. Silas, please give me an athletics check.
You want me to roll again?
Yes, you get to roll again.
11.
Nice. Silas, you just about managed to keep your grip on the rope as Fenna lands on you and just
Yeah.
Fenna, you get
She's quite used to sitting on your shoulder,
Yeah.
so it's it feels quite comfortable in a worrying sort of way.
you start feeling your grip slipping though, Silas. So
You might want to start climbing quickly.
Yeah.
If you can, please.
I see you on the other side. Oh gosh! And she timidly starts to try and pull herself up the rope.
Silas, please give me another athletics check. As your grip starts slipping. Yeah, you manage to get the grip back without a problem. Now that Fenna is slowly climbing up the rope. Alexia, what do you want to do?
She knows she's heavy, so she's like, you sure you can hold? And she looks
Well,
at
there's only
the
one way
armor
to
like,
try.
She will try and jump and grab his feet.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Bye roll.
I brace this one. I try to brace for the
11.
No, your armor keeps you from getting a good height, and you don't even reach his feet.
God damn it. And
Come on,
she will,
Alexia, you can do it.
and she will give herself guidance and be like, you can do it, you can do it.
Sure, okay.
Because she's like, yeah, this is gonna be tough. And
And-
I'm gonna add, it's a 1d6.
Yeah, this time you manage it. You feel that burst of inspiration go through you, and even though it is really, really tough, you manage to get a good grip on Silas. Silas, suddenly there is chainmail and half-elf and heavy weaponry hanging from your legs.
Yeah, I'm just hanging on to the rope and letting her climb up.
She starts climbing up as fast as she got a grip.
Yep. Nice.
You probably can't go too quick because you're behind a very slow gnome.
Yeah.
Trying to do her best.
As fast as she can get up poor Silas, who has like extra weight on him at this point.
Sai, on the other side, you see the rope straining. It is like you can hear it groaning in protest. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere, but it's not liking this at all.
What are they trying to do? Are they lifting a mountain?
No, they're lifting and clearing.
I
carry
mean,
the
they
world
did.
on my shoulders.
They did manage to get the challenge, so the skill challenge. So yeah, you managed to slowly make your way out, and the temperature difference between the Shadowfell and the Wytchway is extreme as you pass through the portal. As you move up the rope, the darkness beneath you becomes more and more tense. And after a few moments, suddenly you hear a "Ah!" and Heluti just flies by, almost in a panic. And Sai, you see this raven just dart up from the hole and then land on one of the tombstones, walking back and forth, like in protest. And
Silas right up after him.
and then you see Fenna, shortly followed by Alexia, come out of the hole.
And will just collapse on the tea-sodden earth, like just lying there, like. They never wrote about that in the books.
Alexia
rope burns.
will drop sitting down next to her and just pat her like, "You did good. You did good."
Yep.
Silas comes up and when he comes up, he unties the rope and hands it to Sai.
Fenna, Alexia, and Silas, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
18.
Nice. All of you managed to avoid exhaustion from climbing this rope. And Silas, you feel your mood improving a lot. Being out in, I wouldn't say sunlight, but you can see the moon. There are no clouds here. There are no mists here.
What's the time, by the way, at this point?
It's night.
Should we maybe, and she looks back at the house, like, get somewhere safer?
Probably.
That does sound like a good
And I
idea.
keep walking past.
As she sees Fenna still most likely being kind of not exhausted, but like still breathing heavily on the ground, Alexia will kind of like just pick her up a little bit. I mean, like, I'm just carry her and be like, "I am so sorry I threw you without any notification. I just really wanted to get out of there." Just picking her up and walking, telling her she's so sorry.
The fella's like, she's like, it's quite all right, dear. It's just took me a little bit by surprise. That's all. Wasn't quite used to expected to be hoisted up. But we made it. Yeah. We did make it. I think you could put me down though, dear. I think I'm okay now.
Okay, and she puts her back down.
Alexia and Sai, as you make your way towards the front door, something catches your eye. On the second floor of the building, there's a light coming from the tower. Out of the windows of the tower, there's a flickering candlelight.
Sai?
Yes, my dear?
Do you see that light up there?
Do I see it?
Yes, you do.
It's only me and you who saw it.
Yeah, I do see it.
Mm.
There's someone else here. There might be those crimson sashes that the shopkeeper and Halut talked about. The bad people.
Do you still have the connection with Silas? I think he went inside.
I do not.
I go through the next door, by the way.
Halut is waiting on the step. There we go. Door open.
Do I see anything?
As you step through the door, you see a moonlight pouring in through broken windows, and you see a living room with furniture covered in sheets. Let me see exactly what the book says that you see. Hello. Okay, so is this the den? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay, so what you see when you walk through the door is a den where the moonlight is slipping in through the broken window to the north. You see a bunch of hunting trophies lining the walls, and you do most of the things are covered by sheets, as if covered for more storage. Like whoever covered these things expected to be gone a long time. There are cobwebs stretching between the antlers of the deer and the wolf heads and other hunting trophies mounted on the walls. There is also a pale rectangle over the fireplace that indicates that a painting probably sat there at some point.
Alright. Is there like does it seem like there's a sofa or bench or?
Yeah, there are two sofas covered in dusty sheets.
Alright. I will just lay down in one.
Okay. As you lay down, dust just flies up all around you. It has not been touched in years.
Fenna, maybe not be the first one to go in?
But Acelus is already in there.
Yeah, but and she looks up and down on Fenna and be like, if someone comes out with a sword, I don't think it's the best thing that you're in front.
Well, maybe not, dear. Sorry,
I would hate to see you hurt. That's
I just don't want
really
Sailor sitting there by himself. I'm quite worried with how he might be, having had to say goodbye to his friends. Yes, but by all means, go before me. I've got your back, or at least your lower legs.
And she kind of she thinks about it and like, I know you got our back, Fenna. Does she see where Silas has went with the open
Yes.
doors or anything?
The door right in front of you, through, like, you see the cloakroom where you're in, filled with broken old gardening tools, and the door is open, letting through some moonlight.
Does she hear anything from upstairs?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Once again, it could be something upstairs. It could also be the house being old and just making sounds because it's old. It's hard to tell.
She will just wink at, like, get her Fenna and Sai to join.
Haluti flies in and sits down on Alexia's shoulder.
Oh. She will just, like, pet her a little bit, knowing she is home, kind of.
Going to give that Raven a dark vision because it annoys the shit out of me.
So I cannot see myself nor my token. Or anything else.
The room is not lit up, so Sai can't see anything in the cloakroom.
Okay, like that. So I can also not move my token. I cannot select it or do anything with it.
Ah, fair enough.
So I am just standing there and having Haluti guide me.
Okay.
She is Raven, she has dark vision.
Yeah, I added dark vision to her. So yes. You can just about see. You know what? If you stand in the cloakroom and wait a little bit, I can let you adjust to darkness a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give you 10 feet of dark vision. Because there is light coming in, so a normal human, if you wait and adjust to the darkness, you would be able to see. At least in dim light conditions. So you should be able to see a little bit. Can you move your token now?
Yes.
Okay.
Alexia will pet Haluti.
Mhm.
Like I said, like, she knows she's home, but
Yeah.
look at Sai and, like, just go to Sai, okay? I'll be back in a bit.
Haluti pecks you on the cheek and flies over, sits on Sai's shoulder instead.
And she looks at... She sees Silas.
Yep.
On the sofa, most likely.
Mhm.
Knowing he's a little bit mad because he didn't get to bring his best friends. And look over to Sai and Fenna and be like, I'm just gonna check upstairs real quick.
Okay.
And she starts
be careful.
going up the stairs. I'm always careful.
Now I have to check something real quick. Double checking which second floor. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to place you on the second floor map real quick.
Yay.
I think. Where is it?
How Alexia dies.
I think this is the second floor, so let me double check that real quick. Yes, okay. And let me move you so you can as you get up to the second floor, you see that there are lights on. Candles are burning in candle
Amazing.
holders.
Her mace and shield is already out.
Yep.
And she tries to be stealthy.
Okay, give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
It's always a disadvantage.
I know.
Not the worst.
No, let
Not
me
the best, but not the worst.
let me check what their passive perception is. Yep. You walk along the floor. Your armor is making surprisingly a little sound. And yeah, one of the candles seem to have burned out a while back, but there are candles burning in. Did I give you a token light for candle? Should have. Yeah. There are candles burning in candle holders along the wall. And they, some of them have been recently replaced.
She still can't hear anything upstairs.
No.
But it was from the tower, you said?
Yeah,
There was
a
like-
tower at the in the south.
So it's this one.
Yeah.
Clink, clink, clink.
Clink, 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 clink. Yes. As you come to where you're at now, you see the road. Oh, the hallway. Take a corner to the right, and you see a spiral staircase leading up at the end of the hallway. You also see a hallway leading straight forward, or straight ahead.
Because I am on the second floor right now.
Yeah.
So she's more curious about why there were lights right there.
Mhm.
So she will continue.
Yes. At the end of the hallway, you see more moonlight coming in through the window, and you also see a candle burning in a candle holder right next to a door. That is a closed door.
Is it locked?
Check. Hold on. It does not seem to be locked, no. You can
She will
easily.
try to open it because she is not good with checking for traps.
Okay, absolutely. The door opens and it groans a little, but not as much as you would expect. From the state of the rest of the house, this door should be creaking, but it's not.
Someone has oiled it.
Just inside the door, you see what used to be a staircase. But something set off in this room and blew it to splinters. There are burn marks everywhere.
So no place to go, basically.
If you look up, there's a huge hole in the ceiling.
But no place she can get up.
No.
She will backtrack.
Yep. You do see light coming from the hole, though.
She will just like slowly open the doors to see if there's anyone in what she thinks is bedrooms.
Yep. The first door to your left has a nice looking double bed. It's been cleaned recently. It looks like someone is living in here. The fireplace has been cleaned out and the floor has been swept. There's also no dust on the bed.
But no one inside.
But no one inside, no.
Next room. No.
This room, the first to your right, has a small staircase leading up to like a half floor up. That looks like it's been nicely decorated, almost like someone goes here to relax. It is also very clean. And it has a spiral staircase leading up.
Yeah, she will just continue to check.
Yep.
My token is doing a dum-dum.
This first room it has been abandoned. No one lives here. The rug is moth-eaten. It is absolutely covered in dust, and the beds have been smashed to bits.
Both of the bedrooms, I presume.
Yes.
Though I can't see because
Hold on.
darkness.
Let me open the door. There we go.
Dark. Oh god. Looks like a werewolf has been here and smashed them.
Everything has been destroyed. The mattress in what remains of the bed is moldy and rat-eaten, and the rug has been eaten by insects over a long time.
Yeah. And this was a spiral staircase as well?
Yep, that leads upstairs.
Yeah, she will go there next, since she didn't see anyone on the second floor.
Yep. Okay, let me move your token over there. At the end of the spiral staircase leading up, you find another door. This one is slightly ajar.
She will slowly open it, very carefully.
Yep, give me another stealth check, please.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Because you're
Yes.
clanky.
I am very clanky, but I'm not as clanky as I'm supposed to be.
Once,
No.
yeah. Once again, you feel that the door has been taken care of. It's not creaking at all. Neither are the stairs you're walking on. Inside, let me see what you find there. The third floor. And hello. Let me see what's on the third floor.
It's a potato goblin.
Yes, okay. So as you walk inside, you see a hole in the roof, letting in moonlight. You also see broken roof tiles on the floor and broken beds that have been exposed to the elements for far too long. This looks pretty similar to the room you found in the basement.
But no one?
No one here, no. While Alexia is wandering around here, what are the rest of you doing? Let me pop on back. There we go. Well, you're not there. So yeah, what are
I
the
am gone.
hide you because you went upstairs. Sen, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Sen?
Then,
Hey, Sen, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
are you muted, Sen?
Are you away, San?
The token moved, but we can't hear him.
He's so stealthy.
He's so stealthy. Oh,
Oh no! There we go. Hello?
is it Discord that has a moment?
Might be Discord having a moment.
Oh no.
No, can't hear Sen.
But can San hear us?
That is the question.
Yeah, he's having some Discord problems.
Yeah. Well, Fenna and Silas.
Oh, Silas is just laying on the couch or whatever, and kind of pouting a bit. Really happy about what just transpired. So he's just hanging there and not really caring it as much at the moment.
Henna, after a worried look, after Alexia would have continued through where she presumes let's say this might be.
Can this sound be heard now?
Yes.
There
Yes.
you are!
Yay.
Hi!
Whoop whoop.
Internet, I thought just internet fucked off, but it did not. Discord.
No, it's just
Ah.
Discord having a moment, I think.
Moments.
Yeah, I quit and we started and it worked.
Yay. Welcome back.
It took me a while of you guys just being silent before I actually noticed like I did stuff and like you were silent.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. As I was saying, whilst I was totally not muted and Discord just fucked off, which is the truth, I shall be exploring downstairs since Alexia went up.
Okay. So the room you walked into now is dark. Moonlight is spilling in through the windows, lighting up a dining room that seems to be used quite recently as well.
That's a bit worrying.
It has
But we
six
are 6.
six dining room chairs have been used. All 6 of them.
So 6 people here. Okay, okay.
It is also remarkably clean.
Well, we were aware of there being people here, as the bad guys, as Haluti said, and the Crimson...
Scarlet.
Scarlet. Different kind of red. Scarlet sash, as said by the shopkeeper.
Yep.
So yeah, this is just proof that they are actually here right now. Or at least were here just now.
Yep.
I walk back, go over to Silas. My boy, there are other people here. Do be warned. Then I go upstairs.
Okay. Fenna.
Stealth, sneakily.
Yes. Give me a stealth check, please. Fenna, you were saying.
Yeah, so Fenna will just see Salus there and say, are you all right, Salus?
Do I look hurt?
And she goes over and she gives him a little pat and she says, oh, stay here if you wish, but we need to explore the house and do be careful because it seems it might be occupied. If you hear any screaming, it'll probably be my signal to come and get us. And then she'll follow Sai.
If you scream, I'll come and make sure you're safe.
Heluti hops up on Fenna's shoulder, which probably looks kind of odd. Silas.
Yeah.
As you're laying there and you see dust particles floating by in the moonlight streaming in from the broken windows, you start feeling a scent of flowers. And the dust particles start looking like flower petals, floating all around you through the moonlight. It seems to go on for a short moment, and then they vanish, as if nothing is ever wrong.
I punch myself in the face.
Yep. There's just dust there. The scent of flowers is gone.
And I felt the pain from being punched.
Yep.
Hey, flowers. Shit. I can just sit up and kind of look around if I see anything.
Nope. Seems like you are alone in this room.
I take a deep sigh and I'll just walk up to the others.
As you make that thought clear in your head, you're suddenly standing on the staircase.
Guys, I don't like this. Weird shit is happening.
I'm gonna place Sai and Fenna and Silas on the map. Oh, Raven. We need a Luthi as well on Fenna's shoulder.
Would we have seen him just like appear on the stairs, or was he behind us?
He would have come a little bit after, but you would definitely hear the staircase just protesting as it suddenly Silas's weight is placed on it.
Then I would just go, shh, quiet, Silas. We're being as quiet as we can. And she keeps on walking after Sai.
You know, it's kind of more suspicious sneaking around someone's house instead of just walking in and looking for someone living here. Unless you wanna be suspicious, of course.
So, Sai, Fenna, and Fenna, as you get up the stairs.
Yeah.
What?
Sai, Fenna, and Fenna.
Haluti just vanished into the ether.
I was going to say Sai, Fenna, and Heluti, but Heluti decided to piss off.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be over here, girl. Come on. Fenna and Haluti, as you walk up the stairs, well, Haluti bobbing along, you notice that there are candles lit in the candle holders along the hallway. And some of them have been recently replaced.
Do you hear anything?
Give me a perception check, please. You hear a lot of groaning and sounds, but you can't decide if it's the house or if it's something else. Silas, as the thought to move up the stairs forms in your mind, you find yourself once again right behind Fenna.
Jesus. Did you guys feel that?
You might say this.
I don't really know.
You seem a little jumpy.
And
Tell me about it. I was trying to get up because I felt the weird smell and I thought it was an illusion or something. And then suddenly I was on the stairs before I even got there. I didn't even register walking there, I was just there. And then now I'm here. And it's just weird.
Would Fenna have any idea what could be causing this? She doesn't have to detect magic up.
yeah, no, give me an Arcana check. Sen, if you're talking, we can't hear you again.
I am not talking.
Okay.
Just silently moving ahead until you tell me what initiative.
Fair enough. Fenna, you have heard of stuff like this, but usually you have to cast a spell for it to happen. There are spells that would let you move as if you're teleporting. Misty Step comes to mind, or similar things. But you have to cast spells for that to happen.
It's very strange. Citizen, go ahead of me. Let's see what happens here. She moves to let him go past.
I move past her.
Yeah. No sooner has that thought entered your mind, and you are moved almost straight into the wall.
Oh god. That was fast. Did you see anything weird? Or did I just walk really fast? Or
No, I don't give you. It's almost as though you teleported.
what do you mean teleported? I can't teleport.
No, you can't. Unless it's that horn that you have. I mean, did Rock not say there was some sort of teleportation or something there? Perhaps
No, they said I could teleport easier to them with it.
Right, that's
If
right.
I could teleport, but I couldn't teleport.
But we are in strange domains. Maybe may I have it? Just to have a look at. I will give it straight back.
Alright. Here, look at it. And I shall try and see if I can still move or teleport while you're holding it. I'm just gonna try and walk across the hallway to here.
Yep. So, as that thought enters your mind, Fenna, you see Silas vanish from where he was standing, and then Silas, you just appear where you wanted to be.
But this is freaky.
Sai, behind you, you hear a thunk as Silas appears behind your back. Like, not directly behind you, but behind you.
I turn around, take a good look. Seeing that it's only Silas, I enter this room.
Yep. As you walk in, you find a room that looks to have been destroyed by age. There's a moldy mattress in the destroyed bed and moth and rodent-eaten rug.
There's sign of anyone being in here lately?
No, the dust is thick on everything.
Yeah. Then I walk out and go upstairs. I go.
Yep. As you... Let me move your token over there. As you come upstairs, you see the open door and Alexia standing on the other side.
Oh, then my girl. Do we want?
Is he stealthy?
There might be 6 people in here.
Yes. He was
He's really
stealthy.
stealthy.
Yep.
So
I was stealthy.
Mhm.
So yeah, you didn't notice me, I still say it behind your back.
just make a dex save so she doesn't fuck you with her freaking face.
19.
Yeah, I would say that saves.
Roll to beat 19 AC.
Oh god. I don't.
Oh.
I hope I don't.
Imagine if you just clock Sai and he rolls down the stairs. No,
Nah.
that's an hit.
Just that
I'm
20
fine.
and just knocks him out. Oh wait, you should tell him to sit. That always
Listen, I
works.
don't want to die, don't tell me to sit.
So basically what happens, she turns, most likely right before his face, stops her mace, and be like, I told you to never surprise me.
My girl, we are in dangerous territory. Do keep an eye open.
Why do you think I almost smashed your head in?
And yet, almost does not keep you safe. Now then, as I was saying, there might be 6 people in here,
Yeah, I was
depending
about,
on the amount of people, amount of plates.
yeah, I was about to head back to the places where basically everything was clean. Seems more used.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I was about to head back downstairs because there's rooms who looks more taken care of.
Indeed, I did see that the dining room was used.
And it doesn't look like anything's in here.
Have you checked the rest of the rooms in here?
This door was open, didn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
No, the door you walked through was slightly open. This one is
Okay.
unlocked though.
She will open this one.
It is filled with stuff. Anything that seems to have had no more use or needed somewhere to be stored has been just packed in here.
Is there something that looks like it would belong to Haluti, like a toy or something?
Give me a investigation check.
Investigation. Hell no.
Yeah, no, it's just too much stuff, and it's been poorly packed in there. Basically, wherever it fit, that's where something has been placed.
She will look over to Sai and I think maybe we should go to the rooms that look more used.
Well, we might sooner find our adversaries in here. If if you go to those rooms.
What did you say? My Discord kinda...
I said you might sooner find our adversaries
Well,
if
the
you go to
sooner-
the rooms that are more used.
Well, the sooner we find them, the sooner we can rest.
That is true.
And she will start heading downstairs again.
Yish, let me put you on there.
So I will
Everything is
walk up behind her and just vanish into the ether again.
Nice, yeah, give me a stealth check.
This is shitty roll, it's only 15.
Yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure that does not beat the passive.
actually it does, just about.
It beats it by 1.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Wait, you only have a passive of 14?
Yeah.
We are only level 3. Never mind.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm used to passives of like 25.
Yeah, you see Fenna and Silas talking in the hallway. While they were exploring upstairs, what were you guys doing?
Fenna probably would have given Sailors back the horn.
Yeah.
And he's realised, yeah, I can't explain what's happening or why it's happening, but it does seem to be a bit of a gift for you that you seem to be able to unwittingly teleport. Perhaps if we connect, if we hold hands, that might stop you. But what I would advise you to do is just be wary. Think of one step as several steps. I don't want you bashing into walls and things, but it's quite possible. And she'll reach up and see if he'll take her hand, and maybe if you're with somebody else, you'll be a bit more anchored, and it won't happen so much.
Well, it seems to be taking me where I'm planning to go, but sure, let's try it, I guess. And I take her hand and I walk over to this corner here.
Fenna, as soon as he starts making the movement to walking, Silas vanishes in a puff of silvery smoke and appears again where he, like at the end of the hallway. Alexia and Sai, you both see this.
And she will walk up here and look at Fenna and be like, "What did you do?"
Can't explain it, dear. I really don't think he's magically gifted.
He is not.
No, and yet he seems to have this ability to suddenly seem to sort of teleport. Very, very strange. I would like to tutor him, but doesn't seem the time or the place. And she goes up to Sailus and says, maybe consider it an opportunity to be forward-thinking, just for a little while, and we can look more into it later, perhaps. It could be quite useful for you. Used carefully. Just think, one step equals many steps, and you'll be fine.
I'll try to use it carefully, I guess.
And then she goes back to Alexia, and kind of like a stage whisper says, "I really don't think he's going to be fine. He just doesn't have the intellect for it. But don't tell him."
And she will basically drop her jaw a little bit, like, "Fenna."
No. I do agree with the dear.
I've had many different students in my time, but well, it could be quite novel. Gosh, it's a shame we're not back at the school.
Silas, as you imagine yourself in that room, you find yourself standing on top a pile of debris.
What? This is just freaky.
There's also a slight pain in your shoulder as
Broken.
no, like a bit of debris, like when you stopped there, it hit you on the shoulder. But you did manage to clear the not entirely open door without slamming into it.
This is so weird.
Question, is Haluti supposed to be in this ring?
Yes, she flew in there and is sitting on the railing.
She just sees Haluti and be like, I thought you were a Sai.
Haluti looks at you and tilts her head slightly and just pecks the railing a little bit and just...
And she will hold out her hand for her to jump on.
She looks at your hand and takes a few steps closer, but instead of hopping onto your hand, she hops onto the desk.
She will follow Haluti at this point.
Second floor, we are in... Not there. What is this room?
Did I see the hole above, by the way?
Yes, you do. And you also see, like, this used to be a staircase, but something very big turned it into splinters using explosive force.
How far is it to whatever's left of the staircase?
Let me check. There is...
Or to the next floor?
It is... Hello. What does it say? Doesn't say, but it's a tower, so I would say it's about 10 feet, 12 feet up.
I will.
It's 3 meters.
I will try to think that I want to get up there. Just focus really hard and then just try to take a step towards it.
You find yourself taking a step in the debris, but not go where you want to be.
I don't know, guys. I don't think I can teleport properly. Doesn't work upwards or downwards.
Would I have seen where he was, where he went?
He hasn't gone past you, so either he vanished out a window or he walked through the door at the end.
If I hear him say that,
Yeah, you can locate him.
I'll get towards the yeah.
Yeah, down and then to your right. HEI. Sai, as you join Alexia, you see Haluti sitting on the desk. She's tilting her head back and forth. And it looks like a very nice room. 2 armchairs are sitting facing a cold fireplace. The room has been recently cleaned, and the fireplace has been cleaned out, but there's no fire in it, and it's been a while since there has been a fire in it.
Alexia will try to check the desk.
Sure thing. Now let's see. Was there? Yep. You find that it has a single drawer and it is locked.
She will look over the room. Can she see Sai?
Is Sai stealthing still?
Yes.
Then no. He is one with the shadows.
Haluti, can you ask Sai, if you still have the link, that is, if he can come and check the drawer?
Check what?
And she will almost smash his head again.
My girl, you should really not do that.
You should really not sneak up on people.
But the dwarves, what is with the dwarves?
It's locked. I'm not good with opening
Ah.
things.
Do let me, I have a magical finger. As I walk open and I get out my thieves' tools, using my gloves of sticky fingers, which also help with picking locks.
Mm-hmm.
I liked your face as you were thinking the same as me. Like,
I have proficiency with these tools, using sleight of hand.
Yep.
Meaning I can add proficiency bonus to this.
Mm-hmm.
So this plus 2. That's an 18.
Yep. You have no problems picking the lock. It's a pretty nice lock, but you're very good with thieves' tools. And the drawer slides open. It has a set of calligraphy supplies, and there's also a leather-covered journal with a stylized wolf's head on the front. The writing inside is very, very nice. Whoever wrote in this book knew how to write.
Well, give it. I take the calligraphy supplies, and then I open the book and read through it.
Yep. Yes. Haluti hops up onto your shoulder as you read and seems to be looking at the book as you read. Skimming through it, you realize that this is the Baroness's diary.
Oh, interesting. And what does the Baroness's diary say?
It says that Haluti's, Haluti and Sylphine were like the only reason why the Baroness ever came to this place.
Okay.
She hated being here. She thought it was boring, but the Baroness loved her daughters, and they liked being here. And Haluti was pretty much she was the youngest daughter, and she was a tomboy. She loved joining her father on hunts and doing all this stuff and expected of a girl was just boring to her. Sylphine, on the other hand, was sickly and was born with deformed limbs. She was, however, very intelligent, and at some point she came across a book that she shouldn't have, and it talked about the Shadowfell and the Raven Queen.
Okay, so we can blame everything on Haluti's sister.
Basically, yeah.
Perfect.
Alexia would have walked
Anything
up the
else of
stairs.
interest
Yeah.
in the book?
Um, towards the end of the book, you see a note that talks about the Baroness having heard evil whispers from the graveyard, not long after Sylphine passed away and was buried there.
Oh well, we already dealt with the evil whispers.
That you did.
Okay. I give the book to Alexia. That's her name.
I'm up
Took me a
the
moment.
stairs.
Ah, never mind then. I keep the book with me. To be used later.
Yeah, Alexia, as you... Hello? Wrong place. Wrong. There we go.
I disappeared.
You disappeared. Woo. As you walk up the stairs, you come across a locked door. And just as you get up again, there is a crash from the other side of the house. Silas and Fenna, you hear it as well. Something above your heads fell and broke. And that
Do you
is where
see
we...
anything?
No, not yet. Because that's where we're gonna leave this session.